Hello and welcome to Beastbreaker. I'm Luce, and last time we managed to reach ourselves to what I think is the desert area, the wastelands, something like that. Maybe there'll be an oasis or something. Who knows? Let's find out for now and continue off where we managed to find a few more companions and continue now. Anyone else have some new dialogue? Who's found? The Enrager Bow. I should have something that's new. Agitator, Vital Core Increase. This should be good. Might as well fight it immediately just to get it out of the way. I'm not very good with bows, but it is what it is. Taunt. Nice 9. Taunting level up. Darn it. Darn. Time to quiver in fear. Don't knock it till you try it. $18 out of 24, huh? That's a lot of... It must be resilient to taunting. +2 taunt. Taunted. Man, I'm doing absolutely nothing of value right now. Let's redo this here. Alright, I think I know what I need to do, but it's not gonna be very fun. Just end turn immediately and save up our ammo and charge for the next turn. I don't know if that's gonna be enough. Rage imminent. For the swamp. Bottoms up, beast. His health and charge goes to max. Yeah, I think I'm gonna need to bring a different bow over this one, because the piercing everything one is kind of helpful. End turn. Come on, really? Taunted and destroyed it, resetting the timer. Come on, really? Wow, that did absolutely nothing. Oh, I'm gonna take a lot of damage out of this. Yeah, I'm dead. I land in the worst possible spot. Alright, let's pick out something else here. Pierces everything. It doesn't see me, so time to... Yeah, it seems like everything in this scenario is fixed, so that'll make it a bit easier for me to handle. Yeah, having to eat 10 energy just to reload is a bit of a pain. But I do have this at least. Sniper bolt. Yeah, as long as I'm dealing good damage to the core regularly, I think we're in good shape. Rage imminent, but we have 2 protections from rage, so I think we're in good shape. Yeah, let's just end turn here and have this continue on next time. Rage imminent, but time to quiver in fear. Talk about a thorny situation. I'm gonna have to wait a turn or 2 here. Luckily, I do have at least 1 more, so I should have more than enough time to obliterate whatever's in it. Sniper bolt. Burn. Oh, come the hell on. Are you serious? Rage imminent. Smoothies incoming. Watch the splash damage. Watch the splash damage. Main core destroyed. There we are. They'll definitely give me the weapon now. The Enrager, I don't much like this one. Taunting Beast is one thing, but there's plenty of times Nettle will get cocky and take things too far. Once her impulses turned a peaceful picnic into a panic retreat, there we were, hunkered inside of a rotting log, me with both the babies strapped to my back, and her at the entrance, frantically firing off shot to shot and laughing wildly. That was the instant Major Grandfather and I decided our sons should live with him full-time. Our sons should live with him full-time. I didn't know that story. It was the right choice for all of us. The beast is taunted and deal 1 damage. Chance to deal 1 damage. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna like that one very much. Ooh, a jaw tooth, huh? Q. I've been brewing up a real nice smoothie for you, pureeing left and right. I reckon it's got more antioxidants than you can shake a stick at, not to mention fresh swamp mud for an immune boost. Hello, pal, I hate to break it to you, but I'm more of a fan of hardier fare myself. I appreciate the thought, but I'll take my chance doing that oxidance. Might as well kill it if I can. I'm gonna have to just end turn to get my charges going. Come on, you! Gonna have to end turn now. The rage imminent. Ow. That did nothing of value. Sheesh. You messed with the wrong team. Now it's your turn, champ. And we gotta charge up everything here. Oh, come on, really? Whatever. Alright, good. We reset the rampage. Flash and Splinterer. Now let's reset this here for the next one. Flash energy obtained. Sigh. Wow, really? Yeah, they hit, both of those hit the cores and absolutely nothing came of it. Brought my special blend. Adding an energy shot for ya. Come on, really? Rampage reset. Peak performance. Whirl. Gee, thanks, game. Wow, 3 the core and nothing happened. Oh, nice. Whirl. There we are. Don't know how I won that, but no complaints. I got a ton of stuff out of that. That's good. Oh, right, I was supposed to grab stuff. Oh, I'm at the level cap. Whirl. I'm definitely gonna have to save that because we still have an undiscovered weapon type. The 2 attackers should be a fun combo. And yeah, we'll stick to the bows that smashes through everything. Unless... damage in a large radius. Repeat for each inertia. On first bounce, deal 3 damage. Repeat. Hammer time. Who's this critter scavenging the wastes? Stupid sand gets under my feathers. It's you. Ugh, the ways are getting crowded. Wait, don't fly away. Instantly gain 10 block. Retaliate 1. Fire or darts. Add loot and stop. What's loot status? Essences. Applies acid also goes small radius. Takes the 2 damage at the start of your turn. Forge tiles prevent other tiles from regrowing. Good to me. Yeah, it's been powered up quite a bit. This might be a bit painful. Oh, extremely. But at least the core only has 10. Here we are. Rampager set. Smash and reset the rampage again. Good. Smashed another one. Rampager set. I definitely want to collect as many of these as I can. Even the redundant seeming ones are going to be very useful. Rampager set. And Rampager set again. Gotta gather as many of these as I can. There we go, I collected as many of these as I could. Rampager set. One second here. Sometimes my ear itches. Big ears have that drawback you might notice. Come on, you. Rampage imminent. Alright, so we'll get rescued by one more. Time to quiver in fear. Don't knock it till you try it. This should finish it. Yeah, we're getting a lot of these en masse now. Which makes sense. Fog Spitter. Dad, lad, how do you always make it through this muck and mire and not get a spot of dirt on you? Poison grace, my dear sir. I'm happy to advise you in the art of decorum if you so desire. Decorum? Nah, I don't think I can manage that. I just want to do less laundry. Scavenger, will they give Skipper the time of day? You again, seriously? Let me guess, you can't get enough of the desert wasteland. Well, no. Yeah, I don't need to know the details. I'm out of here. Or eventually they'll feel a bit more talkative. Frog. Frog. Ribbit, ribbit. Beast. Can I really not do better than this? Oh well. Inertia. Behold a truly genteel weapon. No need to thank me, it was my pleasure. Oh, I didn't mean to kill that quickly, but oh well. What matters is it gives me more whirl element. Didn't realize the cap was so low. Then again, I guess I have been going out of my way to get it when I didn't need to, and that's probably not helping matters. Fog Spitter. Yeah, let's go with this. Oh, cool, a word. I was just admiring this fast and headless hammer from your toolkit. I was wondering, not that it's a matter of use unclear, but would you demonstrate your swing? What are you talking about? Screwdriver? Yes, of course. A mighty driver of screws. Scavenger again. We'll just give Skipper the time of day. Are you following me? What? No, obviously not. Just stand out, fighting beasts, saving settlements. Do you need help? I'm fine on my own, thanks. Yeah, I guess we're ready to fight this thing now. Forge. The cores are weaker, but the scales are stronger. Now to smash the arm. Rampager set. Gonna have to grab this stuff. Pool. You land in this area, sluggish ×2. Alright, I needed all the elements there. I can worry about the rest later. Rampage imminent. That is acceptable. Alright, that's fine. One of the other two will save us. For Queen and Cloud. No need to thank me, it was my pleasure. And another one smashed. Rampage reset. Rampage reset again. Whirl and Gloom energy. Plasma Cloud ending dazed. No bounce prediction. Alright, good. The frog throat was distracted. Time to quiver in fear. Now it's your turn, champ. This might be a safer option, just finish it, I suppose. Whirl energy, nice. Whirl Spark. Volcanic Bow. Firecrackers on third bounce, deals damage in medium radius. Dazed. Fires 1 ammo, consumes all ammo. Dazed 3. Deals 0 damage equal to ammo. Stop. So basically, yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm not sure how much I like that one. New outfits, however? Bonus inertia tile. Ooh. That could be quite nice for the hammer builds I love. How about this one? Studded sleeve coat. Bonus action tile. Increase steps by 50%. Bonus tiles are randomly... Bonus action. Increase your steps. Wind up. Deals 2 damage in a radius. If this hits the beast, gain haste 2. Haste. All movement is increased. Hurting. Smash, lashing dash. Every 5 steps deal damage in arc. If the core is damaged, add a scar. Arc size increases for inertia. Be scar bars filled. Fog spitter time. The scavenger. Hunting another beast? Like, seriously, what's your deal here? I can't tell if you're desperate or just really stupid. You realize I could crush you, right? Do you realize I could crush the town? Yeah, lowering the strength and weaknesses are all well and good, but I can't change my loadout, so... Aside from the bonus, innate bonus I get, I'm not really seeing much there. Growth, the bog spitter. Ribbit, ribbit. Slowly dealing damage. Or Queen and Cloud. The Gallant Strike should dissuade the Rampage. Let's get rid of one of these arms here. Rampage reset. Definitely got to get more energy than this. Two. Alright, one. That's another leg almost dead. Smashed it. Rampage reset. Oh, come on, really? Smash the body. Rampage reset. Whoa. That's a lot of gloom energy. And howl, for that matter. Rampage imminent. Supporting fire coming right up. Yeah, they can't kill the beast. You gotta do that. Talk about a thorny situation. This should kill it, actually. Here we are. We collected all we could. Great work, champ. Pierces everything. Sneaky slide. Calculated stab. The loner. The young scavenger clearly knows the way around the race. What will it take to get her help? Hey, you, the Beast Breaker. I was flying over earlier and figured I should mention the beast is like heading your way. If you're gonna bail, do it now. Oh, screw you, Thorns. In fact, I'm going to do it this way just to spite you. Smash down. Rampage reset. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. A little painful, but I can take it. Rampager set. Rampager set. The Whorls I need more than anything else, but the Thorns I'm also not going to say no to, I can tell you that much. Yeah, let's just collect as many as we can here. Behold, a truly genteel weapon. Thank me, it's my pleasure. Here we are. Another piece smashed. Oh, nice. The eye does count. In that case, easy enough. Huh, you beat it. Thanks for the warning. Whatever, I just happen to be in the area. But Baka, though since the beast drove me out of my home, maybe come with us. Why? Is this some kind of trap? What? No. Yeah, I don't believe you. But also not like I've got anything better to do, so name's Echo, lead the way, I guess. Actually brought home yet another critter. Yeah, I don't actually want to be here. Huh, this farmhouse goes in well constructed. My nest got wrecked by a beast again. I'm running out of places to waste it until they suck. So I'm here now, but don't get used to it. If you try to pull something on me, I have like a lot of knives, and I will stab you. Hey, hold up, young lass. Maybe direct that energy to the beast instead. New companion, Echo. Burbs, multiple burbs. Loud Forfen, what are you doing here? Skipper may be kind-hearted, but they question their judgment in welcoming such an impolite individual. And why ever have you chosen my room to perch in? On the table, how ghastly! Your room, aren't you from the cloud? No, well, yes, I am, but I only wish to imply occupancy, not ownership. And just a moment, how did you realize I was from the cloud? I merely said, ah, you do know what a Marcus is. What? No. In fact, he did heed my words of the coast. He simply wished me to believe. I don't need your sun-baked terms. I know one of those useless jerks who ran away from. Absolutely absurd to accuse anyone of running away, given the number of times you flit. I wasn't fleeing, I was foraging, which I guess you've never. What do you want, Granny? Paprika, I noticed your attitude's changed. Your cousin suggested Skipper's saving me at home now, too, instead of every time I go outside. Don't make light of their actions. They committed their responsibilities. So have I. I'm stuck in the kitchen all this time and I'm exhausted. And you want me to act happier? I can relate with what you're going through. Maybe I don't want you to relate what I'm going through. Just chose to lock yourself in a cage and throw away the key, but I didn't make that choice. I'm trying, I can't do it. I'm not strong like you. I'm not good like Skipper. I know this is what you want from me. I don't care. I don't care. And care, because I can't ever make you happy. Not even when I make myself miserable. Paprika, listen. Why should I? You've never listened to me. Skipper, I came to report that your renown's growing among these who live in the desert cliffs. Right, renown's growing. But what you mean you won't shut up about us? Besides, like, that's all it is, right? You're talking us up? Scavengers don't have time to gossip. You're a cynical one, I see. But yes, I confess to spreading the word. You know we're from the same place, you and I. The Waste? You? You seriously expect me to believe you just because I found that, I don't know, found that armor sitting in the sand? No, I was from Tradehaven. Before. Yeah? Then let's up and listen good. We're not from the same place. No, I suppose not. Anything you can do. What's going to make Dandy and Echo stop bickering? Knives. A knife tutorial? Really? I kind of want to do this one first. While my hammer skills are unparalleled, I feel my gallantry offers Skipper a greater boon in battle. Yeah, Beg your pardon, do you have an opinion here? Just gallantry? Call it what it is. You don't want to risk ruffling your feathers. You dare? Certainly I'm more valuable in battle than someone who flies off for the slightest provocation. I want to stick around if there's a beast. I'm not stupid. It's our duty to aid, which absolutely will do. Wow, it almost sounds like you believe that. You wouldn't last a day in the waste. Is that so? Clearly Skipper should bring the two of us on a mission together. Then we'll see who has the right of it. Fine, fine, fine. Kinda like the pickup radius this grants. Then again, I guess it's not that much. Alright, we'll go with the studded sleeve coat here. I cannot believe you already ate all the arugula sandwiches we packed. This is undeniably... What are you supposed to do with food if you're not busy rambling and raising the team's morale with my speeches? Not that I expect you to comprehend. Why do you think talking would make anyone feel better? Furthermore, it's absurd you act as if my discrimination fight only makes sense if you got feathers on your brain. For Fend, is that the beast? We're gonna have to take that thing on then. I got at least a couple scans on it, so we're in good shape. Worry not, Skipper. I shall rush in and defend from below. And I'll be flying above, so... I'm gonna need to get more of these before I can start attacking. So this is the turtle enemy. Turtle. At least I think they're turtle. Yeah, they're turtle. I thought it was. At first I thought it was a beetle of some kind, but no, it's definitely a turtle. This should smash and reset the rampage. There we go. Huzzah! Well done, Skipper. Soon the cell will be saved. You actually care about that, don't you? I never intended to give the impression I did not. I admit I'm surprised you haven't flown off yet. Don't hold your breath. Rampage reset. Collect all we can. Splinters. This should smash up another piece. Rampage reset. Placid. Of course it blocks that. Why wouldn't it? Gonna have to waste all my time getting the well, I guess I can at least grab all of them this way. And I'm at maximum momentum now, so I don't have to worry about that as much. Rampage imminent? No, it's not. Rampage reset. I definitely want to collect as many of these, all of these as I can. Smash. Rampage reset. There we are. And this will finish it. Teamwork! But the difficulties of battle, like I must say, following inside you was Not the worst. Indeed, not the worst. Actually, your air observations were quite invaluable. Perhaps your love flight is not misguided. Oh, yeah, well, turns out you can take care of yourself too, and try to take care of the rest of us, which was... Never mind. Of course, I shall never mind. Nary a mind. Sure, Featherbrain. Wait one moment there. Oh dear, I have the feeling we have yet another side quest waiting for us. Your cousin's gone. Where? She didn't leave a note this time. We had a fight. I may have been too hard on her all this time. She reminds me too much of Nell. My sister had the same energy and recklessness, and I went along with it. Until... Should I go look? Where should I look? I don't know. Well, I definitely want a knives tutorial here. So, I'm supposed to teach you to use knives, whatever? Only if you... Let's go. Sharp Needlebeak. An easy one. Okay, here's a bunch of knives. Why are you staring at me like that? I'm not holding a paw here now. Just leaving that there? Go pick it up. There, great. You're a knife master. You can leave now. Shuriken in a circle. Projectile always stays attached to the tile at the point of impact. Oh, I can't do that easily. Rampage is set. Super throw, deal 10 damage. Rampage is set. Oopsie. On. Deals 5 damage. That's pretty strong, actually. Rampage is set. guess. Weapon available. Knives. Survivor Garb. Bonus tile. Gain 20 charge. Charge shot. Hurricane. Run to just pick up our weapons. Desperate run. Pick up weapons, increase radius when you start in the beast attack zone. That's probably going to be rather common, actually. Wow, every single one of these wants a whorl. That's kind of a pain. Surging salvo. Splinter smash. Power punch. Cankerous barrage. Rupture. Steel nerves. Shield bash. Defensive charge. Oh, I'm out of blossoms. Interesting. Wasn't expecting that. Nettles Reapers. This element of knives can skipper them defenseless. Oh my. Gonna have to use Echo's knives. Oh man, can't make heads or tails this pin stuff. Dandy, could you give me more info? Gladly. Pins serve all sort of different tasks, from communication, research, logs, to everything. These pins of Cinnabar appear to be messaging functions and map locators. Complicated. You needn't bother yourself with details, because I never do. At least the talk was real Pinteresting. Shing! Holding the blade in reverse. Rampage set. Yeah, since the shurikens are 5 damage. Alright, it seems like the daggers are very high damage, but you have to collect them regularly, which can take up a lot of time. Oh dear. Ow. Queen and Cloud. The Gallant Strike should dissuade the Rampage. Good damage. There we are. Hope I angled that right. Yes. And by extension, I can make sure I break up a part to reset that rampage. Oh, come on, really? This is a bit of a pain. Talk about a thorny situation. Defeat a beast with the daggers. Well, definitely give me that weapon now. Gimper, you're still looking for these? You may not want to. My remaining stories are... Things worsted. Nettle and I were called to defend Trade Haven regularly. It seems we were fighting day and night back then. We no longer had time to forge new weapons. We had to work with what we already had, even if they were just farm tools. We got exhausted. We got sloppy. Whirling Strike deals 1 damage in a small radius. Pitchfork deals 2 damage and sticks. The projectile attached to the tile point. Charge shot applies this. Gain charge and deal damage. Deals 2 damage. Super throw. Stays at the point of impact. Pick up weapons and increase the radius. I'm good. Lost in the Train Haven wastes. Frog. Obstacle, use on obstacle. Feel spaces in every direction around the obstacle. Echo. It's a charge daggers. Seriously, don't get you. Fighting beasts directly is the worst idea. It helps. No, it doesn't. More beast are gonna show up. Nothing changes. You're wasting your time. Supplies. We're gonna have to fight it. It drank 2 pools, but that's not the worst thing in the world. Smack, 2 damage. Ow! Dick! Miasmic Cloud. Ending your turn here, gain sapped. Deal less damage. You end your movement here, get stymied. Attacks do not apply essences anymore. And smashed it. Rampage reset. Oh man, I just barely missed. What a pain. Whatever, I'm gonna have to use momentum again anyways, so... Ooh, inertia. There we go. Yeah, the limbs aren't able to take too many of these hits, that's for certain. It is what it is. Here we are. That's something. Rampage coming imminently. Thankfully, I have a way to stop it. Momentum. Extra action. And Rampage reset. And get more whirl energies, which I definitely need a lot more of, I can tell you that much. Ribbit. Rampage imminent, but you owe me. So, can I leave now, or... Oh, those grant charge. Isn't that lovely? Not bad. Couple more whirl energies. Sounds good to me. You found one of our baskets in Trade Haven Waste. Of course you did. Oh, Paprika. Has to be this area because we haven't traveled further, so she wouldn't know where else to go. It's not true. What do you mutter about? Well, you said how nothing changes. I think it does make a difference finding these beasts. The ones we save. I guess it would. Wow, the very last place. Scorch, preventing them from growing. Explosive. Boot and stop. Ambushed. It's at full power, and I do not like this, but it's a bird. It's one of the easier ones, so... 40, huh? Honestly, that's not nearly as bad as I thought it was gonna be. I guess it does have a ridiculous grow stat, but like... So... probably gonna get damage from this. Oh well. Oh good, I did dodge it. Scorched. Adjacent tiles will fail to regrow. Smashed it. Rampager set. Lost some energy. I'm gonna wait till it's Rampage imminent and then use the stun effect. Pretty good damage there, at least. One, two, three, four. Stunned. Great, we done now. Man, with Papa gone, there's nothing I can do. I'm afraid this isn't something I can fix with hammer and nails. If it were, I'd known how to fix it long ago. Made us game her back, wasted tricky. She's roll for us. I can't think of her out there in the sands and ruins, and when trade hitting was falling, the turmoil and chaos were setting in. They kept calling us back over and over. Me and then we kept going because they needed us. They needed us so much. The sandstorms were sweeping as all the irrigation failed. Crops dying, moats just wouldn't come, and the beasts would emerge from the earth as slightest. And we know the beasts are the moats somehow. We should have stopped sooner, but Ned lit a fire. She never wanted back down for challenge. I watched the beast swallow back in the sand. I realized it didn't matter how many settlements I tried to save. It didn't matter how much effort I put in. It matters. Just one solitary critter, and the task was so large. Sorry, Joe Cool. I'm not fit for conversation right now. Take on the Flyers. Seem to favor them a bit. We'd never leave all these burgled crumbs. She might be in trouble. Alright, we got what we needed from here, so time to shark it. Hammer time. Because it's hammer time again. Alright, I did at least some damage by ramming face first into that. Oh, come on, really? Whatever. Alright, more and more pieces are smashing. There we go. Rampage imminent. Not anymore, my friend. Rampage reset. Gonna need to grab all these because I don't want to leave anything behind if I can help it. How that cute, like golden tooth. Yeah, these are all close to smashing now, so the rampage imminent's meaningless. I'll smash whatever it is immediately. Rampage reset. Warl. Beast Slugger. Smash the last one. There we are. The Whirl ones are the ones I especially need. Oopsie. Well, I can still do this. Yeah. The rampage is imminent, but we got at least one that'll stop it. Just break already. Don't mention it. Really. Broke it. Got them all. Absorb them all. Oh, we appear to have one! I think, if these maps are right, based on what Jokiel taught, I might know where Poppy is, but maybe I won't tell Granny yet. The way forward. Poppy's never been so far from home. Can Skipper find her in time? Tracks the sand. Poppy, where are you? Poppy, I'm coming. Oh, there she is. She's fine. You should have bothered coming after me this time. I can't handle any more, Skip. I can't help. I don't want to. Just leave me out of here with the beast. No. Alright, time to get our hammer on. Okay, yeah, it's got a lot of shields here, which would be a pain in the ass if I was using. You never waver. You've always got it together. I'm your older cousin. I should be doing... I'm just a mess. I don't have any food to help this time. Ribbit, ribbit. Ribbit, ribbit, ribbit. There we are, one down. Rampage reset. Ow! Dick! Gloom energy. Royal energy. Ribbit. Holy shit, that hurts. Gloom energy. Rampager set or whirl energy, don't mind if I do. Oh dear, dazed. No bounce prediction. Well, if I pop the... Alright, there we are. Here. Just break already. Don't mention it, really. And this should finish it. Here we go. This is so easy for you. I'm sorry for always running. It's just the world's on fire and everyone's working to save it, but I can't stop thinking things I want to see, to do, to try. I'm so selfish. Well, maybe, yeah, but maybe that's okay. Sometimes fighting beasts is hard. I get tired too. It's starting to feel so heavy, but you keep things light. It's weird, Lily, you made things fun for me, and all your games and ideas, and sometimes it's nice to rest. But you've always wanted to explore everything, and it's okay, Skip, I understand what you mean. You always do. Thank you. I'll bake you something to taste when we get home, because whatever steps I make, going home is the first one. Paprika, the spark, so home you're safe. Sorry too, Granny. I know dealing with me can be tough, but I'm only home for now. I always wanted to travel the world, and now I'm committing to it. Oh, that's a promise I'll make to myself. But I've got other promises to keep first, and this time I'm gonna do it Poppy style. I spent a whole trip back brainstorming ideas and coming up with something new for me and Milla to try. Indeed, I believe we could reprogram your obsolete food synthesizer to plant better. Hey, so I feed the robot, and the robot helps me feed everybody. Oh, I wonder if we could teach it to saute. I don't understand. Oh, I don't need to. I have faith you'll find a way, Poppy. Unlocked 3 travel companions. Excellent news. Although my recent imports of soap cleaning tech have ultimately proven insufficient, my father's now investigating some alternative tech that he might purchase for us to aid our goals. Yar, the coast has no need of magical trash raining upon the shores. Someday we should aim our cans skyward, the cloud of yours bring that cloud of yours crashing around. Right, because the world needs more places like the waste. Great plan. Look, his tech obviously won't work, but his persistence only hurts himself. Maybe give him a break. What do you know, Persistence? She who lifts no wing for crew nor cause. Shut up your blasted beak. Tempest, maybe we could ease up on the shouting. It's starting to make me a bit... I won't dip on my tone for a sniffling coward. Enough. I'll not tolerate attacks on our mountain rope. Leave, burn out your anger on the beast. Return when you remember who your enemies really are. So be it. And these are all the feather slots, whatever that is, for the daggers. No more blades, it looks like. I'll worry about it later, I guess. Upgrades might not go amiss. We'll upgrade this, I guess. Shuriken deals 5 damage and sticks. A circle. Okay, now I have 7 instead of 5. Might not be a bad idea, but let's wait until see what else we have here. Yeah, these are the only thing I have replacements of. The gloves and stuff aren't here yet. And I'm guessing that's because I need one last, whatever the last material is before I can make more. Yeah, there's not a single glove icon here. to whatever the last material I'm missing is. Yeah, there's definitely a whole lot of moats. It's time we discussed a particular threat, the old powerful beast that terrorizes the northern wastes. This particular jawtooth adapted to swim through the sand like an enormous writhing worm. Here, its tunnels have blocked off many locations, including only remaining route in the Glitch Peaks. Defeating it would be a significant personal favor to me. Yeah, you and half the waste. Nobody can beat that thing. It's not just tough, it's impossible to track. Its tunnels can show up anywhere. Perhaps with enough renown, we can persuade the locals to report sightings directly to us. This beast terrorized all of Tradehaven, and I'm the only one who find its defeat motivating. I'm already maxed, so I'm in good shape. Temperament is reaching the breaking point. There must be a way to redirect that anger. Arrgh, so they seek to throw me on my tail as a fresh patched fool of a word. Pathetic. Nothing. That was nothing. I've seen arguments that would make their heads spin. I know a true attack. It's fighting they want, huh? It's fighting that I'll show them. Let's find the fiercest beast and shatter it. They think they can handle the wastes? Tempest. I'll show them handling the wastes. I'm only now one companion, so I gotta make sure it's good. I have good gear, which thankfully I do. The much feared sands of Tradehaven are better empty sands than a poison sea. Still, it sets my teeth on edge. Shivers the soul. Blast it, magic or no, I can't celebrate what happened here. Nobody could. At last, something to spar and blast apart. Save the refuge. Always dependable, aren't you? Very well, let's save those sorry souls. Oh, come on, really? It went completely around where I was expecting it to go. Whatever. I can smash this thing to smith. Oh, wow, it's forged, which makes this very easy, actually. Okay. Yeah, 12. That's gonna be very easy for the Bat Slugger to break through. So much so that it might actually be worth my time to smash everything else along the way. Oh, that was easy. Yeah, being forged ultimately makes it weak to me specifically, simply because I focused on the cores to bypass this again. Soothe the storm. Tempest channel. There's bitterness to this victory. I knew the tales of Tradehaven Eye, the magic bleeding out like an open wound, the sandstorm sweeping in. Oh no, I have to fix a world wound here too. That's different, standing here near Solitude. I still long to lance the wounds of the corrupted coast and drain them dry. Break apart every corrupted piece of crystal. Break apart whatever did this to us. Break everything. But that fight at the farmhouse, it's not the first time I've gone too far. After getting my scar, I devoted myself to blasting apart every scrap of magic I found, until my crew told me they couldn't count on me anymore. I rated my vengeance above voyages, so I stormed off and they took a tough job without me. Then that Hexa whip struck down the ship and I wasn't there to aid them. So maybe my heart shape aches with rage. Good, we should all be angry. But I want this rage to shape me to someone that critters can depend upon again. I want to forge a finer blade for my fury to slice where my revenge is needed most. We all bear scars, and soon those beasts will too. Skipper, I'll help you save as many as I can. This I vow to you. I owe all of you an apology. Those I've yelled at, I and before. I don't want to stay a critter that wrecks everything they get their claws on every time they see red, because this screams inside, this is a good crew we got here. We've sailed different seas, I've learned hard lessons from mine. If I seek vengeance, it's my right. That's my tale and not yours. Those of us on the coast, we have our futures ripped from us, and we have to fight what keep remains. And I'll never lose grip of the rage of the things that were done to us, but I'm going to channel it now. To our fight together, if you'll accept it. Well said. Fine, I guess. Apology accepted. You have ample cause to be upset, which is why I shall continue to investigate. Hello? It's fine. Companion upgraded, Tempest. Cinnabar has no idea what they're talking about. A sawtooth, are they kidding? That beast's been here for ages. Nobody can take it down. Makes the cliffs crumble everywhere. It saws through ruins like they're nothing. Tombs. It even... Never mind. Doesn't matter. That's the whole area of desert is the impassable. It sucks, but it is what it is. You lose things, you get over it, you move on. That's life. Now hold on a moment. Is this monstrosity the beast what drove you out of your most recent drilling? Yeah. And of course you must take action. Dandy, this isn't like some heroic noble rescue story. I appreciate it, but you appreciate it? No, I mean, maybe. Look, it won't work. Cinnabar's trying to drag some self-serving scheme. Don't fall for it. That is true, but we also have our own self-serving reasons to take it out. Mallow, I thought I'd ask for a moment to parley with you. I'm sorry the words I spoke in that fit of rage. They were cruel and uncalled for, and I won't fault you for choosing to bear a grudge. No, it's okay. It was... Actually, it stung me something fierce. It won't be repeated. You can count on me. I believe it, buddy. Thanks. As for this new goal of yours to find on the beach, maybe you could get all those pirate pals stop fighting long enough to cozy up work together? Ha, now that's optimism. Maybe you can speak up loud enough to your family and give a well-deserved listen. Critic can only dream. Most perplexing that Cinnabar wishes to enter the Glitch Peaks. Until now, they've directed us to rescue settlements, yet nobody lives in these mountains anymore. Indeed, the biome's magical instability would make for a poor choice of locale for living and working. Though there is some speculation that Queen's research teams have done experiments there in the past. Perhaps the sparks in that region felt particularly fertile for enchantment. Imagine shifting gravitational fields, abandoned cutting-edge technology. What I would give to get my wings on it. Is that what Cinnabar wants? Or the Glitch Peaks. An urgent message. The Sawtooth was sighted moments ago. Time is of the essence. You must reach its location before it burrows again. Great, fantastic. Let's all hurry to our deaths. This could make a big difference, Echo. Don't you want to go home? This matter is extremely pressing, and an experienced guide might increase Skipper's odds. Fine. Only allowed one, huh? So yeah, best to use a weapon I'm familiar with. Not too late to bail. Yes, it is. Look, everyone's in the waste has been through worse. It's fine. Trust me, they know how to survive. They deserve more than survival. Oh, come on, really? Fine. I should have just gone after it immediately. Whatever. Oh my, that's a very big buzz. That is a literal buzz saw. There we are. Inertia 2. No wonder that one's so special. It's got a little buzzsaw face. But unfortunately for it... Rampage reset. Yeah, that buzzsaw makes it very weird to bounce around in, I'd wager. Yeah, I definitely want as many of those as I can get anyways. Rampage imminent, huh? Sorry, buddy, but, you're losing at least 2 body parts now. Rampage reset. Rampage reset. Now that's a lot of valuables. Yeah, let's just collect all these best we can. Mm, 11 damage is a lot. You owe me. Rampage resets. There. You jerk. Destroy it. Rampage reset. Excellent. Oh crap, I can't stay in there. Yeah, that's 11 damage. That's a bit more than I can handle right now. This, however, is a perfect spot. I can just wail on it until it dies. Buzzsaw face. Yeah, they're getting a lot less natural now if they're getting a buzzsaw face. You actually did it. That's 4 whirls, too. We beat it. You can go back. Can go back. Miss you. Look, the nest wasn't actually that great, right? Definitely not worth all this. Just maybe like I don't need to rush back. But Baka. I guess I wouldn't be told I may have ever stuck around the farm. I guess, Baka. Just for a little longer. Yeah, you could probably end Babaka to the end of every single thing she says, and it works. So, even the cynic deigned to lend her assistance. Leave me alone. I didn't do it for you, but Skipper, open your precious passage, so you might as well start talking, because this is it, right? You're willing to admit you got personal stakes, you're willing to spill the details. Skipper did you a big favor, pay him back for once. Very prescient, and not unwarranted. Now the passageway are open, inform me when you're ready to head into the Glitch Peaks. I have much to say. Discover the Glitch Peaks. Ooh, there's actually buildings there, even though the nerd bat scientist said that no one lives there. How very intriguing. Now that Sawtooth has been dealt with, I suggest we head to the Glitch Peaks. Why? There aren't any settlements there. There were, though. It once held countless laboratories. The technicians of the Queen's elite wizard unit lived and worked. Now the beasts are being drawn to their interior in large quantities. If you wish to follow, bring many lost keycards you find. I'll recognize the one we seek as soon as I see it. But if you decide, I'll continue to bring messages to those in need. But if you aid me in this, I'll commit to fighting at your side. Personally. Deal. Highborn Hailbird. Can the hammer skills convince them to part with it? Now this sounds like, ooh, Shell Snapper. Whatever this new element is, I want it. I can bring a third, so... It's been upgraded, so might as well. This totally feels like the games we played as kids, right? The Royal Explorer and Legendary Warrior crashing the world before bedtime. Tell me, who's scarier, this beast or Granny? Unfortunately, we need a specific item. I'm not allowed to just fight the beast. Access to a high-level facility. Cinnabar will want to see this. Key card. Where's it lead? Essences applied on first 3. Scorched. Explosive plus. Craft it. Run forward. Encore the drain. Add drain 3 times and stop. Done. Scar. Alright, this one's gonna be a pain in the ass with all these upgrades, but I think we can handle it. Alright, yeah, this is far from the worst I was expecting, honestly. Drain. Permanent effect. The beast's attack is reduced. That is nice, but... yeah, these only deal drain damage, but... and destroyed it, resetting the rampage. Whatever these... alright, those 2 smoky ones there are what I want. There we are. Additional action, and so we can get out of here, finally. Rampage imminent. There we are. Drain. You owe me. There. Yeah, I'm gonna want to take out as many of these things as I can. Rampage reset. Yeah, that smoky thing is absolutely what I'm gonna be wanting here. So we'll just end turn here. There we are. Boom. Rampage reset. Aw, I didn't create any more of those. Oh wow, I just took a big hit for no reason. Oops. And there we go. Ah, now there's where the secret ones were hidden. And there we go. Oh, come on, really? Oh, come on. Wow, I missed barely. Well. Drained. Boom, Rampage reset. Decay. Here we are, we're slowly making him stronger. Rage imminent time. Oh, I don't think we're gonna have to worry about that. So close. There we are. Pow. Yeah, I'm glad I got rid of all the pieces for the decay energy. Woohoo! Found a key card. Let me see. No, this is not the one I seek, but you're on the correct track. These are the types of key cards we require. Modifications and all. Tusk Crawler. Alchemia. If magic causes issues, is enchanting part of the problem? I'm not sure, but I'll find out. Oh, we did find it. What the hell? Oopsie. Destroyed the auxiliary station. It went completely around me. Credit where credit's due, I guess. What? You okay, Bobby? You've been quiet. Oh, it's okay, Skip. Not upset, just tired. It's like getting charged. That might be the best thing that I could ask for. Time to kill this thing. Ching. What element is this? Growth. There we are. Fully charged. I don't need the item here since obviously I want to save for when I do my onslaught. Beast Slugger. Yeah, might as well recharge and make sure I'm out of range because that's 10 attack is actually quite tough. Rampage imminent. Just break already. So, can I leave now, or... Rampage is set. Decay and Shimmer. Great, are we done now? Alright, let's go with the legendary hammer or whatever this is. It ate 3 of these things. I was trying to avoid that, darn it. Whatever. It's a growth type, so it's not the toughest it could be, but... No, it's a forge. Oh, interesting. Oh well, at least with this, it should be fairly trivial to smash the flowers. Oh, come on, really? Did I really miss that? Might as well collect the whorls and blossoms that I got here. Blossom and Placid. I guess I do need blossoms, so. And I'll admit it's kind of annoying that these things can end up spawning outside the normal area. Rampage reset. Acid. Rampage reset. Boom. Rampage imminent? Not anymore, it's not. Oh, come on, really? I guess the shiny things, that explains why I missed it earlier. The shiny thing is very slippery. Rampage reset. Yeah, let's just do it this way. They'll definitely give me the weapon now. Oh, this highborn hairbird wasn't around. It was a commission. Lucy Noble kept coming and pestering us. She had all these coins to offer, as though we could use any for anything outside of Trade Haven. So Nell got the idea to melt them down in good workable metal. You should have seen the look of that noble's face. Highborn halberd. Arc. Driving spike. Decay spark. I do believe this means we have more things to craft now. Wind-driven cape, bonus ammo tile. Shadow cladding, explosive tile. Okay, that sounds like my next gear. New great hammer, the hammer of plenty. Yet now I'm actually able to craft more of these things. Charge trio. Rupture from deep. Spot flaw. The twin knives. This element holds knives. Can the skipper convince him to part with it? Seems like good gear to me. And that's why we've lived with Granny our whole lives. I don't remember any of it though. Skipper was an infant and I was super little. I don't even remember anything about my parents or about you. Do you remember yours? Yes. I didn't even grab the item. I still don't get it. How can you keep fighting over and over, even though that's not making a difference long term? How can you save a settlement knowing he's probably gonna get trampled weeks later? I understand, but maybe I want to. sneak attack. Oh, my daggers. Oh, this is not an enemy that I should be using daggers against. You know what, I think I should just abandon the expedition here. It's a float. Yeah, I was supposed to be doing this one, the twin knives. Which honestly explains why I was having such a problem. Let's take it on before it gets anything else here. Holding in reverse grip. Oh wow, I guess we're getting more of these stupid things. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Smashed it, and thus it resets. And that's another piece down. Rampage reset. Shuriken. Oh, that's gonna be a little painful, isn't it? Ow. Okay, not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, I can tell you that much. Of course, I could miss that. Why not? Smashed it. Yeah, the more of these pieces I take out, the less blades its body has. I'm starting to see why it was so tough then. Can't just get rid of it by, There we are. You owe me. There. Can't tell which is the one I want, so gonna have to just grab all of them. None of those were it. Very annoying. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Super throw. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Oh, come on, are you kidding me? I should be able to finish off that piece here. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Well, I can at least smash that piece. Rampage or set. Let's just get that thing as weak as we possibly can. And there goes that piece. Oopsie. Oopsie. Oh well, charge shot can finish it. Just 1 HP after all. They'll definitely give me that weapon now. The last ones. Granny? I designed these for my sons. She was so excited to train the boys someday. 2 generations of Whisker Smith twins fighting side by side. Not their grandfather would have agreed. I'm sure if he'd seen those knives, he'd have had a fit. Of course, I never brought them the gift or visited at all. I meant to, but after Ned was staying on the farm seemed easier at first, but time passed, I thought, well, they'd be grown, I'd just be a stranger. Then one day news came about their settlement. Granny, thank you, Skipper. It was good to take out some of these dusty memories to the light of day, but I pack those ghosts away again. The twin knives. The soul fires all thistle thorns in a circle. A poison needle adds corrosion. Sticks while stuck adds corrosion. Tusk crawler. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to the melee weapon if that's alright with everyone. Must be more down here then. It charges at you. Well, better we get after only 2 or 3 of these rather than the more it could have possibly been. Okay, yeah, it's a forger, isn't it? Yeah, that's gonna make life easier for me, isn't it? Now let's get my energy up there. There we go. This'll be easy. Rage imminent? Not anymore. Ow. Oh, didn't think that it hurt, but whatever. Hit, but whatever. Decay is what matters more than anything else by a country mile. There we go, that's more than enough for a decay here. Inertia time. Rampage reset. That's another piece broken. Rampage reset. There we go. Shimmers. Tally ho! Ladder claw attack. Iku, after hearing that heart-wrenching story about the beast driving you from your nest, I'd like to offer you an honorary member of the Sedgewort family. Wow, that sounds like a total nightmare. Bring it on. Yeah, let's kill it now that we got what we came for. So now to go guts or glory. 2 damage to a piece of the crab. The crab. Beast Slugger. Rampage imminent almost instantly. Sheesh. There we go. Rampage reset. And some more decay energy. Oh my. Yeah, let's do it this way. You know what, let's just finish off the core here. Shard. Yeah, the shards mean the scales are generally weaker, but the cores are tougher. I knew you could do it! This keycard, yes, this is the one. Join me in the cellar immediately. Cinnabar's secret. He has the access key to central most processing. So what now? I told you that Glitch Peaks once housed the Queen's elite magical researchers. Let me grab a sip of my drink. This is probably going to be a lot. Alrighty, time to find out the truth. They're gone now. When the era became too unstable, all of them abandoned the automated facilities, with one exception. You? No, not me. I delivered many messages from the desperate citizens in desperate need of help. Now it's time to deliver one more. Ask you to accompany inside and hold off the beasts, so that I may speak to the one who remains. 3 resets should be fine. I've completed a quick search of the lab, but the one I seek eludes me. Were the access tunnels swarmed already? Was he driven to the surrounding peaks? I'll get the beast. Keep searching. Ambushed. Oh dear. Unfriendly, but this is how it goes. It's just a tortoise ambushed by the forged cell snapper. Is that Cinnabar being threatened? Do not dare harm them, beast. No, not the one they were seeking. Seek me instead. Strike me instead. No. Gipper, destroy that beast now. So even Cinnabar has someone they care about. Inertia 2. Rampage imminent. Oh, come on, really? Roar. You owe me. Don't mention it. Really, don't. I've got a reputation to keep. That's one smashed. Another one smashed. Rampage reset. 20 charge, huh? Let's do it this way. Yeah, that should break the arm. Yeah, we're safe now. Having to take a little more turns also helps. Yeah, I might as well smash it just to complete the story arc here. Besides, I managed to get a good amount of the decay motes, so... Who are you? This plan unfolds already. The plan unfolds already. You are not to return until all subsided, and yet what brings you and yet instead you bring another here? You know I would never so much as hint at your existence to anyone I did not trust utterly. Never. And I do believe I've already made my opinions about this plan strikingly clear. Seeing you again after I steeled myself with the possibility we bid our final farewells. It's welcome and unwelcome at once, even obscured as you are by that inadequate armor. Perhaps we need neither armor nor goodbyes. We finally see the real Cinnabar, who is, in fact, a snake. I'm not sure what I was expecting, if we're honest. I mean, I thought maybe it was someone piloting it, but... perhaps another one. These failed pins themselves lend the lie to your words. Despite cries for help ever unanswered, pleading for rescue that never arrives. No, Umbra. These are not the messages from settlements begging to be saved. These are the ones that have been answered. How? Who? Umbra, this is Skipper, the one who seeks to help. The one who seeks to help. Empty words that could have described any one of us. Yet if Cinnabar has lent you their trust, your efforts must have been astonishing. I cannot leave the peaks while my work is unfinished, but there is much I must think on. Skipper, you have kept your promise. Thank you. I'll aid you as I can. But first, allow me a moment of private conversation with my husband. Husband? Oh, yeah. I guess that would explain why they were so, dedicated, huh? New companion, Cinnabar. They officially joined the team, so now they show up here. You! I suspect you might have words me. The entire time, bringing those messages lurking on the edge of the farm, goading Skipper to fight battle after battle. Just to drag them as some deathly dangerous fool's errand to the mountains. You throw my grandchild the beast for the sake of your husband. I have. Surely you would have everyone understand what one does for family. After all, you threw the entire world to the beasts for the sake of yours. Oh, that's actually, dang, that's actually pretty good. If it helps, I was sorry. What? We're bringing Skipper into it. I was sorry. I thought I was asking you to make a final stand. I thought that I was asking you to make a final stand, not asking your grandchild to make a first one. But you're not sorry anymore? No. Truthfully, neither am I. They certainly are a determined one, aren't they? I'm surprised you managed to keep them on this farm as long as you did. With that drive, you'd think they'd have left the moment they were grown. And it shouldn't surprise you. Isn't it clear why they choose to stay? They want to help me. Guess that's fine. No more clothing, unless there's another one coming up. Oh, guess I need to do this one. Chisel, head, and power hand. They definitely want you to mix and match as much as you please. Ember's 8, the scar effect is increased. Ember scar effect is increased by 1. No. Big hammer, deal 3 damage in a large radius. Emma Slamma. Springing momentum. Shrapnel 2, +1 shrapnel for each nerd. Deal 3 damage on hit. Power punch. If the core's already been damaged, add some more stun. Or scar. Allow me to provide some additional context. I sense from your expression it is perhaps overdue. For a long time, Umbra's lured the most powerful beasts of the peaks, one by one, to lock them away. But recently, he found an output node that controls some of the oldest tech in the Glitch Peaks. He's determined to destroy it alongside the beast that feeds on it. He believes this will be possible only if he lures a catastrophic number of beasts at once and engulfs the area in a blaze of destruction. Needless to say, when it comes to evaluating the risk of this plan, we disagreed. I have a counter-proposal if you're willing. I'll fight it. Unfortunately, Umbra will require more convincing than you have. Now that your renown has more specific targets, consider saving settlements and showing what you can truly do. Echo is restless. What's on her mind? Echo, you're packing? Look, I was just heading out for a while. No big deal. Trust me, nobody even noticed I'm gone. Back to your nest? What? No, I just told you that place sucked. Good riddance. Just somewhere else have to go, okay? I don't care if you have to if you want to tag along, then just don't get in my way. Sounds good to me. Time for the hammer smashing. We're pretty far out. As the part of the waste was blocked off by the sawtooth. I haven't been here since. Of course, great, fantastic. Needlebeak moved in if the sawtooth got wrecked. I should have known. Forget it, this is pointless. We go, no, not if it's important. Sneak attack time. It only ate one pool, so it shouldn't be too much stronger. Growth Needlebeak. Can't get to my tower. It's your home? No, but it used to be. Here, the inertia too. Growth Needlebeak. The thorns are a pain, but honestly far from the worst it could have been. There we are. We'll just have to smash it all with a hammer. Ah. Yeah, it reset its rampage. I can't reset its rampage too many times since this is a forced one companion mission, so... I'm gonna have to start using momentum again. We need energy again. Luckily, however, I can do it this way. Rampage reset. I still should have enough that I can destroy one of the wings on the side if I really have to. Not enough. Here we are. Alright, I can still do a reset and be safe. Alright, yeah, we're got a good amount of inertia, which means I can do a lot of damage to these cores here. Can't believe I'm doing this. Don't mention it. Really. Honestly, I should probably just go for the core here real quick. There we go. I could have smashed everything, but I don't want to risk it when I've already used my one get out of jail free card. Soul Ruined Tower. I lived here. When I was little with my parents, it was nice. Nice but hard. Nothing grows out here. It's pretty much impossible to make ends meet, and they'd fight about sometimes. One day, the two of them went out and forged and just never came back. Beast? I don't know. Maybe. Maybe they thought it'd be easier by themselves. I'd been... Oh, I don't... Stupid. I was so stupid. Naive because I was just stayed. A pathetic, starving, huddled ball of feathers, watching the sunset rise over and over. Waiting for them. When the Sawtooth came and drove me out, I finally realized they weren't coming back. Obviously, I mean, I shouldn't have either. What is the point? Did I think it would be different seeing it now? Nothing's changed. The wastes are still terrible. There's no hope, food, or water, and I'm still frozen in place. Doing nothing. Nothing. Ah, Echo, you've returned. Everyone, false alarm. She's returned. Dandy, what? What are these packages piled out? Ah, well, you know what we found, so naturally we assumed you left for good. With so little packed sustenance supplies, we were beside us with worry. I rallied team to send some resources so we could transport to your new home, but it appears I made a fuss over nothing as usual. I'll just be on my way. What? Wait, It mattered that you tried. Matters. Try. Companion upgraded. Echo. Still can't believe you hauled all this in the front yard. Well, it's not as though I'm completely incapable of manual labor. And there's enough stuff here for like a dozen critters. Well, Joko produced a seemingly endless number of scouting supplies, not to mention Poppy came remarkably enthusiastic about a Cape cooking-related cooking project, and Mallow kept fretting about wildly improbable scenarios, so Alchemia built several devices. You thought I needed an entire sea set? You're constantly hoarding all the little cups during brunch. Regardless, I encountered some difficulties attempting to transport the set's matching table, but that's silly me. She's on the waist. She won't mind roughing it. I'll place the tray upon this basket. Dandy, you're a feather brain, I know. Let's put us away and never speak of it again. An output control node is one of those abandoned laboratories? Is it an output control node in one of those abandoned laboratories? Mo, it's a why didn't you seek to destroy it? If that device still synced with the main grid, the chain reaction could wipe out all the lost tech. Generations of technological secrets at one's wingtips. Why not try to use it to rewire them all instead? The situation is complicated. Regardless, Umbra has tried rewiring the approach all the other nodes to no avail. The Queen's proprietary tech resisted even his hacking. At this point, he's quite sound destroying it. His reasons are his own. Could we use the output node for something before we destroy it? What do you propose? You said it belonged to the Queen. Can we contact her with it to ask for help? Skipper, someone like the Queen doesn't have time to bother with folks like us. She could make time. That may be so, but I doubt a simple message will warrant her attention. We do not all have hearts as easily moved as yours. I've just spoken to Umbra. Your accomplishments convinced him to agree to our new plan, the node. Oh, you have reservations about whether or not it should be destroyed? If the Queen won't respond when she monitors her tech, what if we show her me breaking the beast? Interesting. It got my attention. It may be possible to record footage and directly upload it. Umbra will have grave misgivings, but I suspect he'll attempt it regardless. Scale mail. Cinnabar lends the strength of armor. Use on the beast. Tracking pin. I have grave misgivings, and yet with the circumstances they are, I feel I must attempt it regardless. I have re-enchanted Cinnabar's pins to plug in the node and upload your battle footage directly. As you break the core, I shall transfer its magical corruption by channeling it through my body. Don't forget, keep the beast fully occupied so I can get to the node and plug the pins. In a bar of the situation, it won't. I will not let it. We're gonna have to fight it sooner rather than later. Oh my, that's a lot of parts. Those eyes. But both of them. But the question I have is, do they share an HP bar? Because there's a very big difference between... That's a lot of pieces, that's for sure. But do they share HP, or are they all part of the same ones? Yeah, this one's definitely more like creepy looking ones, but then again, I think that's... Especially since this implies that the wings are actually part of the eyes. Okay, so yeah, they're all individual ones, which implies to me... And yeah, it's got absolutely no time. Perhaps something unexpected? Now, what could you do with that, I wonder? Channeling the energy, Do not falter, you cannot hold it for long. Rampager said, only one turn apiece. Rampage imminent. Rampager set. We're weakening it significantly. Invulnerability and pin essence. Rampage undone. Rampage undone. This might actually be not a bad one for the daggers, that's for sure. Fall back, we're not losing anyone. Hammer time. Wind up. Volatile knock. Miser's momentum. Battering ram. Springing momentum. Miser's momentum. Pick up a radius. Gain 10 charge. Pick up a radius for each inertia. That's a fixed gain. Restrike slash storm. Impale. Scar. Here's everything. Gain 16 block. Maybe I'll try the sword this time. Steel prism. Bro. Should be good. Pokey time. Explodes in one turn. Oh yeah, this is good for the sword, that's for sure. Oh, come on, are you kidding me? Smashed it. Alright, good, that smashed something. Oh yeah, pinball, full pinball mode. That's when we're having the most fun here. Rampage resets. There we are. Ah. Rampage imminent. Yeah, this thing has basically no cooldown time where it's bored. Not a fan of this. Come on, really? I don't like this. Perhaps something unexpected. What you can do with that, I wonder. Smash that. Invincibility. Rampage reset. Rampage reset. Rampage reset. That's a lot of damage. I'll just smash that to reset the rampage real quick. It's rather amusing just how many, Rampage reset. I'm getting a lot of materials, and that is good, but that's not going to win me the game. Rampage reset. What a pain. I can't... Well, I guess I can just smash this thing to reset the rampage timer. Oh, that worked. I wasn't expecting that, but no complaints. Three. Alright, good. Rampage reset. Not dealing enough damage, though, is the problem. Rampage reset. Rampage reset. Oh, come on, really? Oh, well, that worked. Alright, we need to reset that at all costs. Blocked. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna be so pissed off if this ends up getting so close. Then I fail anyways. That would be so bad. Come on, damn it. So close. Maybe the hammer's a good idea, but maybe I need a different momentum. Guess we're gonna have to do it this way. Large radius. Honestly, it might not even be a bad idea to let it absorb other things, since at the end of the day, I'm not meant to get beat taking hits. Let's do this. Alright, I have all the upgrades I care about. Like teeth, dang. Alright, good. The rage imminent. Rampage reset. Oh dear, so yeah, I need to get rid of both of these in order for the thing to die. Thankfully, I do have something that, helps with that. There we are. Yeah, multiple... I knew this was the right call. A digital moth. A dragonfly. The output node is overloaded. We need to leave. Umbra, look at me. Look, we've done what we could. Umbra, love, listen, you can let go. You must let go. Cinnabar, you're unhurt. You... Yes, love. Not for long. The towers around us are collapsing, so we must leave. Now. We all survived. I dared not hope. You have my sincerest thanks, Skipper. We've destroyed much of the area, though the chain reaction was more isolated than we hoped. As the Queen, I upload the footage for the destroyed. Before the node was destroyed, I cannot say if she received it. Those buildings, what were they? The answer is complicated. It's more important we focus on... No, Cinnabar, I'm wary of secrets. They deserve to know what I did here. 2 generations ago, the Queen recruited a team of the best scientists and technicians across the land. We had an astounding success, improving the lives of rich and poor alike, but the batteries were our greatest triumph. A device capable of immense enchantment without requiring one to spend time and resources to peak sparks. Our automated pipes drew in motes from every biome, forcibly creating as many sparks as possible, then returned the remaining motes to land, just as occurs during normal enchantment. Or so we believed. Data suggested the system was not replenishing the world as we'd hoped. But the lead scientist did not feel such discrepancies were worth jeopardizing so many promising projects, and I certainly wasn't going to object and risk my position, not when I just got engaged. But motes conjoin, you see, and at unnatural volumes we were using, they were becoming something else. As beasts began to appear, we created more and more powerful technology to stop them, refusing to realize the runoff from technology was crystallizing them into existence. Worse, we were siphoning motes in the world too rapidly. Tradehaven's fate became clear, but too late. As long last I objected, I was overruled. A decision was made at the capital to continue the batteries. Observing from afar, they've lessened the process, resulting in more gradual damage, but even so, each battery leads to more beasts, and the blood of the entire world stains my wings. I don't believe it. A note from the Queen. Reclusive though she may be, whatever she's seen while watching you seems to have left her impressed. She says that she wants to assist her with a minor inconvenience. Intriguing. Wait a moment, this says, you can bring as many companions as you want. As many are willing and ready. Go talk to everyone and see what they think. Discovered. The Cloud. New companion, Umbra. Hey now, champ, you want me along? You got it. This will be an area I've never scouted before. If you want me to back you up, I'm ready. I don't, like, really want to do this, but... For the team, yeah, sure, I guess. I'm ready. It isn't as though I feel unprepared to return my illustrious home, of course, but for an audience with the Queen, this is a delicate matter, you understand. I have to represent my family with everything I've seen. I apologize, Skipper, but at the moment, I'm not ready. Meeting the Queen, that's a ton of responsibility, but I promise I'd be there when you need me. So, do you need me? Please? I'm worried. Hey, of course I'm going. Wild Earthworms couldn't keep me away. Whisker Smith cousins are gonna take the Silverline Palace by storm. Ready when you are. Being the Queen yourself does certainly sound terrifying, but if we're gonna make the world as amazing as we thought it'd be, I'd be terrified. Let's go. I'm ready. Let's go before I change my mind. Alright, temptation is strong to give the Queen a piece of my mind, but be warned, Skipper. Some battles you have to pick and choose. Either way, you won't be sailing the storm without me. For I am ready. Entering the Silverline Palace itself. There's so much down here I need to study. Products can't abandon. Also, the possibility of losing funding of my research. I'm sorry. I'm not ready for it. Skipper, we talked about this. I'm proud of all you've accomplished, but even so, the only crew who've gotten me out there again is long gone. I'm sorry. I wish I could come with you, I do, but I won't ever be ready. Is there anything new, at least? No. No. Umbra says he's not ready to face the Queen, and I will not leave him alone with his memories. Well, that's good to know. I think I should save all this for next time, because I think the big revelation as to what caused the beast to begin with, and the I guess one could argue that the Queen was actually the true villain this whole time. So I suppose we'll have to see. Oh, I guess I should have realized something was up when it was mentioned how the governing body worked with Dandy, but then again, it's hard to say if that sort of thing is just character backstory or actually relevant. So that's going to be all for tonight. Until next time, thank you all for watching, hope you had a good time, and I'll see you later.